أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
I seek refuge in Allah from the expelled Satan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
قال أولو جئتكم بأهدى مما وجدتم عليه آباءكم قالوا إنا بما أرسلتم به كافرون.
Each warner said, "Even if I brought you better guidance than that religion upon which you found your fathers." They said, "Indeed, we in that with which you were sent are disbelievers."
فانتقمنا منهم فانظر كيف كان عاقبة المكذبين.
So we took retribution from them. Then see how was the end of the deniers.
وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِأَبِيهِ وَقَوْمِهِ إِنَّنِي بَرَاءٌ مِّمَّا تَعْبُدُونَ.
And mention, O Muhammad, when Abraham said to his father and his people, "Indeed, I am disassociated from that which you worship.
إِلَّا الَّذِي فَطَرَنِي فَإِنَّهُ سَيَهْدِينِ."
Except for he who created me, and indeed, he will guide me.
وَجَعَلَهَا كَلِمَةً بَاقِيَةً فِي عَقِبِهِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْجِعُونَ.
And he made it a word remaining among his descendants that they might return to it.
بَلْ مَتَّعْتُ هَٰؤُلَاءِ وَآبَاءَهُمْ حَتَّىٰ جَاءَهُمُ الْحَقُّ وَرَسُولٌ مُّبِينٌ.
However, I gave enjoyment to these people of Makkah and their fathers until there came to them the truth and a clear messenger.
وَلَمَّا جَاءَهُمُ الْحَقُّ قَالُوا هَٰذَا سِحْرٌ وَإِنَّا بِهِ كَافِرُونَ.
But when the truth came to them, they said, "This is magic, and indeed we are concerning it disbelievers."
وَقَالُوا لَوْلَا نُزِّلَ هَٰذَا الْقُرْآنُ عَلَىٰ رَجُلٍ مِّنَ الْقَرْيَتَيْنِ عَظِيمٍ.
And they said, "Why was this Quran not sent down upon a great man from one of the two cities?"
أَهُمْ يَقْسِمُونَ رَحْمَةَ رَبِّكَ نَحْنُ قَسَمْنَا بَيْنَهُم مَّعِيشَتَهُمْ فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَرَفَعْنَا بَعْضَهُمْ فَوْقَ بَعْضٍ دَرَجَاتٍ لِيَتَّخِذَ بَعْضُهُم بَعْضًا سُخْرِيًّا وَرَحْمَةُ رَبِّكَ خَيْرٌ مِّمَّا يَجْمَعُونَ.
Do they distribute the mercy of your Lord? It is we who have apportioned among them their livelihood in the life of this world, and have raised some of them above others in degrees of rank, that they may make use of one another for service. But the mercy of your Lord is better than whatever they accumulate.
ولولا أن يكون الناس أمة واحدة لجعلنا لمن يكفر بالرحمن لبيوتهم سقفا من فضة ومعارج عليها يظهرون.
And if it were not that the people would become one community of disbelievers, we would have made for those who disbelieve in the Most Merciful, for their houses, ceilings and stairways of silver upon which to mount.
وَلِبُيُوتِهِمْ أَبْوَابًا وَسُرُرًا عَلَيْهَا يَتَّكِئُونَ.
And for their houses, doors of silver and couches upon which to recline.
وَزُخْرُفًا وَإِن كُلُّ ذَلِكَ لَمَّا مَتَاعُ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَالْآخِرَةُ عِندَ رَبِّكَ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ.
And gold ornament. But all that is not but the enjoyment of worldly life, and the hereafter with your Lord is for the righteous.
وَمَن يَعْشُ عَن ذِكْرِ الرَّحْمَنِ نُقَيِّضْ لَهُ شَيْطَانًا فَهُوَ لَهُ قَرِينٌ.
And whoever is blinded from remembrance of the Most Merciful, we appoint for him a devil, and he is to him a companion.
وَإِنَّهُمْ لَيَصُدُّونَهُمْ عَنِ السَّبِيلِ وَيَحْسَبُونَ أَنَّهُمْ مُهْتَدُونَ.
And indeed they, i.e. the devils, avert them from the way of guidance, while they think that they are rightly guided.
حتى إذا جاءنا قال يا ليت بيني وبينك بعد المشرقين فبئس القرين.
Until, when he comes to us at judgment, he says to his companion, "How I wish there was between me and you the distance between the east and west, and what a wretched companion."
وَلَن يَنفَعَكُمُ الْيَوْمَ إِذ ظَّلَمْتُمْ أَنَّكُمْ فِي الْعَذَابِ مُشْتَرِكُونَ.
And never will it benefit you that day when you have wronged, that you are all sharing in the punishment.
أَفَأَنْتَ تُسْمِعُ الصُّمَّ أَوْ تَهْدِي الْعُمْيَ وَمَنْ كَانَ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ.
Then will you make the deaf hear, O Muhammad, or guide the blind, or he who is in clear error?
فَإِمَّا نَذْهَبَنَّ بِكَ فَإِنَّا مِنْهُمْ مُنْتَقِمُونَ.
And whether or not we take you away in death, indeed we will take retribution upon them.
أَوْ نُرِيَنَّكَ الَّذِي وَعَدْنَاهُمْ فَإِنَّا عَلَيْهِم مُّقْتَدِرُونَ.
Or whether or not we show you that which we have promised them, indeed we are perfect in ability.
فاستمسك بالذي أوحي إليك إنك على صراط مستقيم.
So adhere to that which is revealed to you. Indeed, you are on a straight path.
وَإِنَّهُ لَذِكْرٌ لَكَ وَلِقَوْمِكَ وَسَوْفَ تُسْأَلُونَ.
And indeed, it is a remembrance for you and your people, and you all are going to be questioned.
وَاسْأَلْ مَنْ أَرْسَلْنَا مِنْ قَبْلِكَ مِنْ رُسُلِنَا أَجَعَلْنَا مِنْ دُونِ الرَّحْمَنِ آلِهَةً يُعْبَدُونَ.
And ask those we sent before you of our messengers, have we made besides the most merciful deities to be worshipped?
وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا مُوسَىٰ بِآيَاتِنَا إِلَىٰ فِرْعَوْنَ وَمَلَئِهِ فَقَالَ إِنِّي رَسُولُ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.
And certainly did we send Moses with our signs to Pharaoh and his establishment. And he said, indeed, I am the messenger of the Lord of the worlds.
فَلَمَّا جَاءَهُم بِآيَاتِنَا إِذَا هُم مِّنْهَا يَضْحَكُونَ.
But when he brought them our signs, at once they laughed at them.
وَمَا نُرِيهِم مِّنْ آيَةٍ إِلَّا هِيَ أَكْبَرُ مِنْ أُخْتِهَا وَأَخَذْنَاهُم بِالْعَذَابِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْجِعُونَ.
And we showed them not a sign except that it was greater than its sister. And we seized them with affliction that perhaps they might return to faith.
وَقَالُوا يَا أَيُّهَا السَّاحِرُ ادْعُ لَنَا رَبَّكَ بِمَا عَهِدَ عِندَكَ إِنَّنَا لَمُهْتَدُونَ.
And they said to Moses, O magician, invoke for us your Lord by what he has promised you. Indeed, we will be guided.
فَلَمَّا كَشَفْنَا عَنْهُمُ الْعَذَابَ إِذَا هُمْ يَنكُثُونَ.
But when we removed from them the affliction, at once they broke their word.
وَنَادَى فِرْعَوْنُ فِي قَوْمِهِ قَالَ يَا قَوْمِ أَلَيْسَ لِي مُلْكُ مِصْرَ وَهَٰذِهِ الْأَنْهَارُ تَجْرِي مِن تَحْتِي أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ.
And Pharaoh called out among his people. He said, O my people, does not the kingdom of Egypt belong to me, and these rivers flowing beneath me? Then do you not see?
أَمْ أَنَا خَيْرٌ من هذا الذي هو مهين ولا يكاد يبين.
Or am I not better than this one, i.e. Moses, who is insignificant and hardly makes himself clear?
فلولا ألقي عليه أسورة من ذهب أو جاء معه الملائكة مقترنين.
Then why have there not been placed upon him bracelets of gold, or come with him the angels in conjunction?
فاستخف قومه فأطاعوه إنهم كانوا قوما فاسقين.
So he bluffed his people, and they obeyed him. Indeed, they were themselves a people defiantly disobedient of Allah.
فَلَمَّا آسَفُونَا انتَقَمْنَا مِنْهُمْ فَأَغْرَقْنَاهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ.
And when they angered us, we took retribution from them and drowned them all.
فَجَعَلْنَاهُمْ سَلَفًا وَمَثَلًا لِلْآخِرِينَ.
And we made them a precedent and an example for the later peoples.
وَلَمَّا ضُرِبَ ابْنُ مَرْيَمَ مَثَلًا إِذَا قَوْمُكَ مِنْهُ يَصِدُّونَ.
And when the son of Mary was presented as an example, immediately your people laughed aloud.
وَقَالُوا أَآلِهَتُنَا خَيْرٌ أَمْ هُوَ مَا ضَرَبُوهُ لَكَ إِلَّا جَدَلًا بَلْ هُمْ قَوْمٌ خَصِمُونَ.
And they said, "Are our gods better, or is he?" They did not present it, i.e. the comparison, except for mere argument. But in fact, they are a people prone to dispute.
إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا عَبْدٌ أَنْعَمْنَا عَلَيْهِ وَجَعَلْنَاهُ مَثَلًا لِبَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ.
He, i.e. Jesus, was not but a servant upon whom we bestowed favor, and we made him an example for the children of Israel.
وَلَوْ نَشَاءُ لَجَعَلْنَا مِنكُم مَّلَائِكَةً فِي الْأَرْضِ يَخْلُفُونَ.
And if we willed, we could have made instead of you angels succeeding one another on the earth.
وَإِنَّهُ لَعِلْمٌ لِّلسَّاعَةِ فَلَا تَمْتَرُنَّ بِهَا وَاتَّبِعُونِ هَذَا صِرَاطٌ مُّسْتَقِيمٌ.
And indeed he, i.e. Jesus, will be a sign for knowledge of the hour. So be not in doubt of it, and follow me. This is a straight path.
وَلَا يَصُدَّنَّكُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ إِنَّهُ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ مُّبِينٌ.
And never let Satan avert you. Indeed, he is to you a clear enemy.
ولما جاء عيسى بالبينات قال قد جئتكم بالحكمة ولأبين لكم بعض الذي تختلفون فيه فاتقوا الله وأطيعون.
And when Jesus brought clear proofs, he said, I have come to you with wisdom, i.e. prophethood, and to make clear to you some of that over which you differ. So fear Allah and obey me.
إن الله هو ربي وربكم فاعبدوه هذا صراط مستقيم.
Indeed, Allah is my Lord and your Lord, so worship him. This is a straight path.
فاختلف الأحزاب من بينهم فويل للذين ظلموا من عذاب يوم أليم.
But the denominations from among them differed and separated. So woe to those who have wronged from the punishment of a painful day.
هل ينظرون إلا الساعة أن تأتيهم بغتة وهم لا يشعرون.
Are they waiting except for the hour to come upon them suddenly while they perceive not?
الأخلاء يومئذ بعضهم لبعض عدو إلا المتقين.
Close friends that day will be enemies to each other except for the righteous.
يا عباد لا خوف عليكم اليوم ولا أنتم تحزنون.
To whom Allah will say, O my servants, no fear will there be concerning you this day, nor will you grieve.
الذين آمنوا بآياتنا وكانوا مسلمين.
You who believed in our verses and were Muslims.
ادخلوا الجنة أنتم وأزواجكم تحبرون.
Enter paradise, you and your kinds delighted.
يطاف عليهم بصحاف من ذهب وأكواب وفيها ما تشتهيه الأنفس وتلذ الأعين وأنتم فيها خالدون.
Circulated among them will be plates and vessels of gold, and therein is whatever the souls desire, and what delights the eyes, and you will abide therein eternally.
وتلك الجنة التي أورثتموها بما كنتم تعملون.
And that is paradise, which you are made to inherit for what you used to do.
لكم فيها فاكهة كثيرة منها تأكلون.
For you therein is much fruit from which you will eat.
إن المجرمين في عذاب جهنم خالدون.
Indeed, the criminals will be in the punishment of hell, abiding eternally.
لا يفتر عنهم وهم فيه مبلسون.
It will not be allowed to subside for them, and they therein are in despair.
وما ظلمناهم ولكن كانوا هم الظالمين.
And we did not wrong them, but it was they who were the wrongdoers.
ونادوا يا مالك ليقض علينا ربك قال إنكم ماكثون.
And they will call, O Malik, let your Lord put an end to us. He will say, indeed, you will remain.
لقد جئناكم بالحق ولكن أكثركم للحق كارهون.
We had certainly brought you the truth, but most of you to the truth were averse.
أم أبرموا أمرا فإنا مبرمون.
Or have they devised some affair? But indeed, we are devising a plan.
أم يحسبون أنا لا نسمع سرهم ونجواهم بلى ورسلنا لديهم يكتبون.
Or do they think that we hear not their secrets and their private conversations? Yes, we do. And our messengers, i.e. angels, are with them recording.
قل إن كان للرحمن ولد فأنا أول العابدين.
Say, O Muhammad, if the Most Merciful had a son, then I would be the first of his worshippers.
سبحان رب السماوات والأرض رب بالعرش عما يصفون.
Exalted is the Lord of the heavens and the earth, Lord of the throne, above what they described.
فذرهم يخوضوا ويلعبوا حتى يلاقوا يومهم الذي يوعدون.
So leave them to converse vainly and amuse themselves until they meet their day, which they are promised.
وهو الذي في السماء إله وفي الأرض إله وهو الحكيم العليم.
And it is He, i.e. Allah, who is the only deity in the heaven, and on the earth the only deity. And He is the wise, the knowing.
وتبارك الذي له ملك السماوات والأرض وما بينهما وعنده علم الساعة وإليه ترجعون.
And blessed is He to whom belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth, and whatever is between them, and with whom is knowledge of the hour, and to whom you will be returned.
ولا يملك الذين يدعون من دونه الشفاعة إلا من شهد بالحق وهم يعلمون.
And those they invoke besides him do not possess power of intercession, but only those who testify to the truth can benefit, and they know.
وَلَئِن سَأَلْتَهُم مَّنْ خَلَقَهُمْ لَيَقُولُنَّ اللَّهُ فَأَنَّىٰ يُؤْفَكُونَ.
And if you asked them, who created them, they would surely say, Allah. So how are they deluded?
وَقِيلِهِ يَا رَبِّ إِنَّ هَٰؤُلَاءِ قَوْمٌ لَّا يُؤْمِنُونَ.
And Allah acknowledges his saying, O my Lord, indeed these are a people who do not believe.
فاصفح عنهم وقل سلام فسوف يعلمون.
So turn aside from them and say, peace. But they are going to know.
سورة الدخان.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
I seek refuge in Allah from the expelled Satan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
حميم.
Ha-Mim.
والكتاب المبين.
By the clear book.
إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ فِي لَيْلَةٍ مُبَارَكَةٍ إِنَّا كُنَّا مُنذِرِينَ.
Indeed, we sent it down during a blessed night. Indeed, we were to warn mankind.
فِيهَا يُفْرَقُ كُلُّ أَمْرٍ حَكِيمٍ.
Therein, i.e. on that night, is made distinct every precise matter.
أَمْرًا مِّنْ عِندِنَا إِنَّا كُنَّا مُرْسِلِينَ.
Every matter proceeding from us. Indeed, we were to send a messenger.
رَحْمَةً مِّن رَّبِّكَ إِنَّهُ هُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ.
As mercy from your Lord. Indeed, he is the hearing, the knowing.
رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما إن كنتم موقنين.
Lord of the heavens and the earth and that between them, if you would be certain.
لا إله إلا هو يحيي ويميت ربكم ورب آبائكم الأولين.
There is no deity except him. He gives life and causes death. He is your Lord and the Lord of your first forefathers.
بل هم في شك يلعبون
But they are in doubt, amusing themselves.
فارتقب يوم تأتي السماء بدخان مبين
Then watch for the day when the sky will bring a visible smoke.
يغشى الناس هذا عذاب أليم
Covering the people. This is a painful torment.
ربنا اكشف عنا العذاب إنا مؤمنون
They will say, Our Lord, remove from us the torment. Indeed, we are believers.
أنى لهم الذكرى وقد جاءهم رسول مبين
How will there be for them a reminder at that time? And there had come to them a clear messenger.
ثم تولوا عنه وقالوا معلم مجنون
Then they turned away from him and said, He was taught and is a madman.
إنا كاشف العذاب قليلا إنكم عائدون
Indeed, we will remove the torment for a little. Indeed, you disbelievers will return to disbelief.
يوم نبطش البطشة الكبرى إنا منتقمون
The day we will strike with the greatest assault, indeed, we will take retribution.
ولقد فتنا قبلهم قوم فرعون وجاءهم رسول كريم
And we had already tried before them the people of Pharaoh, and there came to them a noble messenger, i.e. Moses.
أن أدوا إلي عباد الله إني لكم رسول أمين
Saying, Render to me the servants of Allah. Indeed, I am to you a trustworthy messenger.
وأن لا تعلوا على الله إني آتيكم بسلطان مبين
And saying, Be not haughty with Allah. Indeed, I have come to you with clear evidence.
وإني عذت بربي وربكم أن ترجمون
And indeed, I have sought refuge in my Lord and your Lord, lest you stone me.
وإن لم تؤمنوا لي فاعتزلون
But if you do not believe me, then leave me alone.
فدعا ربه أن هؤلاء قوم مجرمون
And finally, he called to his Lord that these were a criminal people.
فأسر بعبادي ليلا إنكم متبعون
Allah said, Then set out with my servants by night. Indeed, you are to be pursued.
واترك البحر رهوا إنهم جند مغرقون.
And leave the sea in stillness. Indeed, they are an army to be drowned.
كم تركوا من جنات وعيون.
How much they left behind of gardens and springs,
وزروع ومقام كريم.
and crops and noble sites,
ونعمة كانوا فيها فاكهين.
and comfort wherein they were amused.
كذلك وأورثناها قوما آخرين.
Thus, and we caused to inherit it another people.
فما بكت عليهم السماء والأرض وما كانوا منظرين.
And the heaven and earth wept not for them, nor were they reprieved.
ولقد نجينا بني إسرائيل من العذاب المهين.
And we certainly saved the children of Israel from the humiliating torment.
من فرعون إنه كان عاليا من المسرفين.
From Pharaoh. Indeed, he was a haughty one among the transgressors.
ولقد اخترناهم على علم على العالمين.
And we certainly chose them by knowledge over all the worlds.
وآتيناهم من الآيات ما فيه بلاء مبين.
And we gave them of signs that in which there was a clear trial.
إن هؤلاء ليقولون.
Indeed, these disbelievers are saying,
إن هي إلا موتتنا الأولى وما نحن بمنشرين.
There is not but our first death, and we will not be resurrected.
فأتوا بآبائنا إن كنتم صادقين.
Then bring back our forefathers if you should be truthful.
أهم خير أم قوم تبع والذين من قبلهم أهلكناهم إنهم كانوا مجرمين.
Are they better, or the people of Tuba and those before them? We destroyed them, for indeed they were criminals.
وما خلقنا السماوات والأرض وما بينهما لاعبين.
And we did not create the heavens and earth and that between them in play.
ما خلقناهما إلا بالحق ولكن أكثرهم أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ.
We did not create them except in truth, but most of them do not know.
إِنَّ يَوْمَ الْفَصْلِ مِيقَاتُهُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ.
Indeed, the day of judgment is the appointed time for them all.
يَوْمَ لَا يُغْنِي مَوْلًى عَن مَّوْلًى شَيْئًا وَلَا هُمْ يُنصَرُونَ.
The day when no relation will avail a relation at all, nor will they be helped.
إِلَّا مَن رَّحِمَ اللَّهُ إِنَّهُ هُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الرَّحِيمُ.
Except those believers on whom Allah has mercy. Indeed, He is the exalted in might, the merciful.
إِنَّ شَجَرَتَ الزَّقُّومِ
Indeed, the tree of Zaqqum
طَعَامُ الْأَثِيمِ
is food for the sinful.
كَالْمُهْلِ يَغْلِي فِي الْبُطُونِ
Like murky oil, it boils within bellies.
كَغَلْيِ الْحَمِيمِ
Like the boiling of scalding water.
خُذُوهُ فَاعْتِلُوهُ إِلَى سَوَاءِ الْجَحِيمِ.
It will be commanded, seize him and drag him into the midst of the hellfire.
ثُمَّ صُبُّوا فَوْقَ رَأْسِهِ مِنْ عَذَابِ الْحَمِيمِ.
Then pour over his head from the torment of scalding water.
ذُقْ إِنَّكَ أَنْتَ الْعَزِيزُ الْكَرِيمُ.
It will be said, taste, indeed you are the honored, the noble.
إِنَّ هَذَا مَا كُنْتُمْ بِهِ تَمْتَرُونَ.
Indeed, this is what you used to dispute.
إِنَّ الْمُتَّقِينَ فِي مَقَامٍ أَمِينٍ.
Indeed, the righteous will be in a secure place.
فِي جَنَّاتٍ وَعُيُونٍ.
Within gardens and springs.
يَلْبَسُونَ مِن سُندُسٍ وَإِسْتَبْرَقٍ مُتَقَابِلِينَ.
Wearing garments of fine silk and brocade, facing each other.
كَذَلِكَ وَزَوَّجْنَاهُم بِحُورٍ عِينٍ.
Thus, and we will marry them to fair women with large beautiful eyes.
يَدْعُونَ فِيهَا بِكُلِّ فَاكِهَةٍ آمِنِينَ.
They will call therein for every kind of fruit, safe and secure.
لا يذوقون فيها الموت إلا الموتة الأولى ووقاهم عذاب الجحيم.
They will not taste death therein except the first death, and He will have protected them from the punishment of hellfire.
فضلا من ربك ذلك هو الفوز العظيم.
As bounty from your Lord. That is what is the great attainment.
فإنما يسرناه بلسانك لعلهم يتذكرون.
And indeed, we have eased it, i.e. the Quran, in your tongue, that they might be reminded.
فارتقب إنهم مرتقبون.
So watch, O Muhammad. Indeed, they are watching for your end.
سورة الجاثية.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
I seek refuge in Allah from the expelled Satan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
حميم.
Ha Mim.
تنزيل الكتاب من الله العزيز الحكيم.
The revelation of the book is from Allah, the exalted in might, the wise.
إن في السماوات والأرض لآيات للمؤمنين.
Indeed, within the heavens and earth are signs for the believers.
وفي خلقكم وما يبث من دابة آيات لقوم يوقنون.
And in the creation of yourselves and what He disperses of moving creatures are signs for people who are certain in faith.
واختلاف الليل والنهار وما أنزل الله من السماء من رزق فأحيا به الأرض بعد موتها وتصريف الرياح آيات لقوم يعقلون.
And in the alternation of night and day, and in what Allah sends down from the sky of provision, i.e. rain, and gives life thereby to the earth after its lifelessness, and in His directing of the winds are signs for a people who reason.
تلك آيات الله نتلوها عليك بالحق فبأي حديث بعد الله وآياته يؤمنون.
These are the verses of Allah, which we recite to you in truth. Then in what statement after Allah and His verses will they believe?
ويل لكل أفاك أثيم.
Woe to every sinful liar.
يسمع آيات الله تتلى عليه ثم يصر مستكبرا كأن لم يسمعها فبشره بعذاب أليم.
Who hears the verses of Allah recited to him, then persists arrogantly, as if he had not heard them. So give him tidings of a painful punishment.
وَإِذَا عَلِمَ مِنْ آيَاتِنَا شَيْئًا اتخذها هزوا أولئك لهم عذاب مهين.
And when he knows anything of our verses, he takes them in ridicule. Those will have a humiliating punishment.
من ورائهم جهنم ولا يغني عنهم ما كسبوا شيئا ولا ما اتخذوا من دون الله أولياء ولهم عذاب عظيم.
Before them is hell, and what they had earned will not avail them at all, nor what they had taken besides Allah as allies, and they will have a great punishment.
هذا هدى والذين كفروا بآيات ربهم لهم عذاب من رجز أليم.
This Quran is guidance, and those who have disbelieved in the verses of their Lord will have a painful punishment of foul nature.
الله الذي سخر لكم البحر لتجري الفلك فيه بأمره ولتبتغوا من فضله ولعلكم تشكرون.
It is Allah who subjected to you the sea, so that ships may sail upon it by His command, and that you may seek of His bounty, and perhaps you will be grateful.
وَسَخَّرَ لَكُم مَّا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا مِّنْهُ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ.
And He has subjected to you whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth, all from Him. Indeed, in that are signs for a people who give thought.
قُل لِّلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا يَغْفِرُوا لِلَّذِينَ لَا يَرْجُونَ أَيَّامَ اللَّهِ لِيَجْزِيَ قَوْمًا بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ.
Tell, O Muhammad, those who have believed, to forgive those who expect not the days of Allah, i.e. of His retribution, so that He may recompense a people for what they used to earn.
مَنْ عَمِلَ صَالِحًا فَلِنَفْسِهِ وَمَنْ أَسَاءَ فَعَلَيْهَا ثُمَّ إِلَى رَبِّكُمْ تُرْجَعُونَ.
Whoever does a good deed, it is for himself, and whoever does evil, it is against it, i.e. the self or soul. Then to your Lord you will be returned.
وَلَقَدْ آتَيْنَا بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ الْكِتَابَ وَالْحُكْمَ وَالنُّبُوَّةَ وَرَزَقْنَاهُم مِّنَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ وَفَضَّلْنَاهُمْ عَلَى الْعَالَمِينَ.
And we did certainly give the children of Israel the scripture and judgment and prophethood, and we provided them with good things and preferred them over the worlds.
وآتيناهم بينات من الأمر فما اختلفوا إلا من بعد ما جاءهم العلم بغيا بينهم إن ربك يقضي بينهم يوم القيامة فيما كانوا فيه يختلفون.
And we gave them clear proofs of the matter of religion. And they did not differ except after knowledge had come to them, out of jealous animosity between themselves. Indeed, your Lord will judge between them on the day of resurrection concerning that over which they used to differ.
ثم جعلناك على شريعة من الأمر فاتبعها ولا تتبع أهواء الذين لا يعلمون.
Then we put you, O Muhammad, on an ordained way concerning the matter of religion. So follow it, and do not follow the inclinations of those who do not know.
إنهم لن يغنوا عنك من الله شيئا وإن الظالمين بعضهم أولياء بعض والله ولي المتقين.
Indeed, they will never avail you against Allah at all. And indeed, the wrongdoers are allies of one another. But Allah is the protector of the righteous.
هذا بصائر للناس وهدى ورحمة لقوم يوقنون.
This Quran is enlightenment for mankind and guidance and mercy for a people who are certain in faith.
أم حسب الذين اجترحوا السيئات أن نجعلهم كالذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات سواء محياهم ومماتهم ساء ما يحكمون.
Or do those who commit evils think we will make them like those who have believed and done righteous deeds, make them equal in their life and their death? Evil is that which they judge, i.e. assume.
وخلق الله السماوات والأرض بالحق ولتجزى كل نفس بما كسبت وهم لا يظلمون.
And Allah created the heavens and earth in truth, and so that every soul may be recompensed for what it has earned, and they will not be wronged.
أفرأيت من اتخذ إلهه هواه وأضله الله على علم وختم على سمعه وقلبه وجعل على بصره غشاوة فمن يهديه من بعد الله أفلا تذكرون.
Have you seen he who has taken as his God his own desire, and Allah has sent him astray due to knowledge, and has set a seal upon his hearing and his heart, and put over his vision a veil? So who will guide him after Allah? Then will you not be reminded?
وقالوا ما هي إلا حياتنا الدنيا نموت ونحيا وما يهلكنا إلا الدهر وما لهم بذلك من علم إن هم إلا يظنون.
And they say, there is not but our worldly life. We die and live, and nothing destroys us except time. And they have of that no knowledge. They are only assuming.
وَإِذَا تُتْلَى عَلَيْهِمْ آيَاتُنَا بَيِّنَاتٍ مَا كَانَ حُجَّتَهُمْ إلا أن قالوا ائتوا بآبائنا إن كنتم صادقين.
And when our verses are recited to them as clear evidences, their argument is only that they say, bring back our forefathers if you should be truthful.
قُلِ اللَّهُ يُحْيِيكُمْ ثُمَّ يُمِيتُكُمْ ثُمَّ يَجْمَعُكُمْ إِلَى يَوْمِ الْقِيَامَةِ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَ النَّاسِ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ.
Say, Allah causes you to live, then causes you to die. Then He will assemble you for the day of resurrection, about which there is no doubt. But most of the people do not know.
وَلِلَّهِ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَيَوْمَ تَقُومُ السَّاعَةُ يَوْمَئِذٍ يَخْسَرُ الْمُبْطِلُونَ.
And to Allah belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth. And the day the hour appears, that day the falsifiers will lose.
وَتَرَى كُلَّ أُمَّةٍ جَاثِيَةً كُلُّ أُمَّةٍ تُدْعَى إِلَى كِتَابِهَا الْيَوْمَ تُجْزَوْنَ مَا كُنتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ.
And you will see every nation kneeling from fear. Every nation will be called to its record and told, today you will be recompensed for what you used to do.
هذا كتابنا ينطق عليكم بالحق إنا كنا نستهزئ يستنسخ ما كنتم تعملون.
This our record speaks about you in truth. Indeed, we were having transcribed whatever you used to do.
فأما الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات فيدخلهم ربهم في رحمته ذلك هو الفوز المبين.
So as for those who believed and did righteous deeds, their Lord will admit them into His mercy. That is what is the clear attainment.
وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَفَلَمْ تَكُنْ آيَاتِي تُتْلَى عَلَيْكُمْ فَاسْتَكْبَرْتُمْ وَكُنْتُمْ قَوْمًا مُجْرِمِينَ.
But as for those who disbelieved, it will be said, were not our verses recited to you, but you were arrogant and became a criminal people.
وَإِذَا قِيلَ إِنَّ وَعْدَ اللَّهِ حَقٌّ وَالسَّاعَةُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهَا قُلْتُم مَّا نَدْرِي مَا السَّاعَةُ إِن نَّظُنُّ إِلَّا ظَنًّا وَمَا نَحْنُ بِمُسْتَيْقِنِينَ.
And when it was said, indeed the promise of Allah is truth, and the hour is coming, no doubt about it, you said, we know not what is the hour. We assume only assumption, and we are not convinced.
وَبَدَا لَهُمْ سَيِّئَاتُ مَا عَمِلُوا وَحَاقَ بِهِم مَّا كَانُوا بِهِ يَسْتَهْزِئُونَ.
And the evil consequences of what they did will appear to them, and they will be enveloped by what they used to ridicule.
وَقِيلَ الْيَوْمَ نَنسَاكُمْ كَمَا نَسِيتُمْ لِقَاءَ يَوْمِكُمْ هَٰذَا وَمَأْوَاكُمُ النَّارُ وَمَا لَكُم مِّن نَّاصِرِينَ.
And it will be said, today we will forget you as you forgot the meeting of this day of yours, and your refuge is the fire, and for you there are no helpers.
ذَلِكُمْ بِأَنَّكُمُ اتَّخَذْتُمْ آيَاتِ اللَّهِ هُزُوًا وَغَرَّتْكُمُ الْحَيَاةُ الدُّنْيَا فَالْيَوْمَ لَا يُخْرَجُونَ مِنْهَا وَلَا هُمْ يُسْتَعْتَبُونَ.
That is because you took the verses of Allah in ridicule, and worldly life deluded you. So that day they will not be removed from it, nor will they be asked to appease Allah.
فَلِلَّهِ الْحَمْدُ رَبِّ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَرَبِّ الْأَرْضِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.
Then to Allah belongs all praise, Lord of the heavens and Lord of the earth, Lord of the worlds.
وَلَهُ الْكِبْرِيَاءُ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَهُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ.
And to him belongs all grandeur within the heavens and the earth. And he is the exalted in might, the wise.